This video is brought to you by Game Maker. Find out more at the end. Welcome back to Yahtzee Tries Not to Let the YouTube Algorithm Get to Him, where first of all we're playing a bit of Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
Maybe you're just good. Maybe you're just a professional gamer.
Never. I will never believe that. My self-esteem is not high enough.
Is it insane that I don't use mouse pads? I'm just a dry guy on my desk.
Yes, it is. So we can now add Shinobi to Ninja Gaiden, Prince of Persia and Space Adventure Cobra, and the subcategory of retro properties getting dredged from the past for new indie 2D platformers. Again, Shinobi goes with the traditional level-by-level approach with smatterings of secret pickups and extra challenges that you can only get by replaying the level once you've unlocked a few more traversal abilities. One would think a sensible ninja would make sure to pack all their abilities before setting out on a revenge rampage, but I guess it's easy to say that in hindsight.
Like, my wrist has hurt a little bit today, and I was like, you know what would feel good? The mouse pad that has like the boobs, where you can put your wrist in the boobs. I have a choice between their boobs or they're not.
Perhaps I should have guessed, yes. I just don't want a boob to be a quintessential part of something I use like for most of the day. I feel like boobs would stop being special if my wrist was permanently nestled in a pair. The plot is, we are Joe Masashi, an evil ninja clan come mercenary group come demonic horde have taken over the world somehow, and only we can stop them. Also, they killed all our mates. That's where the vengeance stuff comes into it.
So is your wife and child still alive at this point? You have not sought revenge yet?
I assume you, for a moment there I thought you meant in real life.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Oh, can you only fight things in front of you? I can fight things that are diagonally down to the left of me. I've been playing a fair bit of Shinobi Art of the Deal off camera, and the reason for that is it's actually quite fun. Not must-play material, it's not hitting any beats we've never seen before, but the core combat is nice and tightly designed in such a way that you feel like a total badass when you're riding on top of a big combo. And the beautiful animation really helps it all pop.
Oh, this is a great dog. He looks like a little Kami, a little Amaterasu.
What a sweet puppy. Our puppy got fucking big all of a sudden, didn't he?
Yeah, he got very large. The devil also has a very thin midsection. What's going on? Did everyone in this world get their ribs removed so they could suck their own dicks? Is that the lore behind this?
Well, the women have that as well. So it can't have been because of the dicks.
They can suck their lady dicks. That's fine. Everyone you can suck whatever you want. I'm not here to be the suck cops.
Man, I have enough trouble sucking a man dick. Imagine trying to suck a lady dick. Couple of minor sticking points. I wish a game wouldn't bug you about not having 100% at a level before you even have the required abilities. And you know that thing in 2D games where you can push the analog stick to move the camera a bit that way and see what you're about to ninja flip into? I wish the game had that. Psych, it's the swamp level actually.
No, we got tricked!
Oh, that guy can throw things like Castlevania axes. The one thing that can foil the dive kick. Ow! The dive kick has betrayed me.
Oh, no. The dive kick's mortal enemy is the swamp.
There, have some fire. You can have some fire too. Fire for everyone. Oh yes, and there's this open quotes bonus level that occurs a grand total of twice. That's reminiscent of the old speeder bike levels from Battletoads, and frankly it's not particularly fun, and I'm confused as to why it was included in the first place. You don't have to beat it, but you have to at least play it once, which is small comfort. I'd object to being obliged to beat off a chimp, even if you assured me I wasn't expected to bring him to orgasm. Besides that, yeah, if you liked Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, you'll probably like this. Moving on. Next up we have Mortal Sin. This one's another to add to the pile of indie games aping King's Field, that is first-person dark fantasy melee dungeon crawlers. But this one's got two interesting selling points. Firstly, it's a roguelite with procedural maps and a choice of perks to unlock at the end of every level, and secondly, that's not an interesting selling point at all. And neither's this. Sorry, I confused myself. God dear love, who did this last? Da 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 da. Stop looking at me. Oh, I see. I can switch weapons.
Oh my God, swapsies? Swapsies.
The fisheye effect on the camera, murky, ruined dungeon environments, and vaguely cel-shaded look immediately made me think, boy, I'd much rather be playing BPM bullets per minute right now. But sadly, that wasn't an option. Oh, I don't have boots.
No!
I need boots.
I have no boots, but I must kick. Boots, 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 boots,
We needed those.
Oh, it looks different. Oh, it does look different. It is a roundhouse kick.
It's not a pretty game. The menus are harsh and confusingly laid out. The enemies animate like wooden dolls rolling off conveyor belts, and the graphics filter doesn't help. Goodies are by their very definition good.
As opposed to baddies, but we don't talk about baddies.
Stop looking. Go away. Am I supposed to be picking something?
This is incredibly confusing.
Melee combat from a first-person perspective is always a tricky prospect because you have to balance for the player's reduced visibility. Some games pull it off. This game doesn't.
I feel bad for that guy. I didn't even have a head.
Right, I'll do you for that. The Black Knights always triumph. You're a loony.
Does everything in the room just stink?
Dudes just crowd in on you, and I find myself mashing my buttons in response, randomly switching between hitting and kicking and bashing and blocking, in the vague understanding that there's some kind of combo system the game was trying to explain to me, but it was hard to get my head around all the random bits of information on things. Okay, we have a magic stick. It's like a sickle, but with two blades, and they've been very haphazardly nailed into place.
Yeah, it's a bicycle.
It might have helped if there was a little more context for who the fuck I was, or what the fuck I was even supposed to be doing. I look at a new piece of armor and try to internalize the percentages attached, and I was reminded of a friend of mine who used to invite me around for board games, but who never read out the flavor text on the cards, just summarized what numbers were going up or down. And I was like, what do you think I'm playing this game for? Besides to eat all your biscuits. Our next game was Dunkadillo, a game that I was largely attracted to by the name. In fact, let's not prevaricate, it was only the name. And if you too are now being reminded of that one Adam Sandler film with Al Pacino in it, then I can only apologise. Get the armadillo in the basketball hoop. That's literally all there is to it.
I'm here for it. Dunkadillo is a great name.
And it works, because, like, it's basketball and also an armadillo.
Yes, you've dunked that, Dill.
Oh my goodness, someone edited a picture of Squirtle. Dunkadillo is a fairly basic level-by-level 3D but actually 2D platformer in which you play the titular basketball that is also an armadillo and must navigate short levels filled with hazards in order to plonk yourself through a basketball hoop, optionally picking up a hidden collectible on the way. I feel so bad. I dunked my dillo.
Well, you double Dunkadillo jumps.
Boinky boinky boing.
You guys in chat know any bounce 'em ups?
The twist is that you are constantly bouncing at a regular height, which I want to say has been done, but no specific examples leap to mind, except maybe Bounder on the Commodore 64, and that was top down. Dunkadillo's aesthetic fits into an emerging genre of indie games that also includes games like Frogun and Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom, a blend of 32-bit 3D models and the lurid bright flat colours of modern digital animation, an aesthetic which we decided really deserves to have a name. We came up with PS1 Vaporwave, but maybe one of you in the comments will come up with something better. Good thing I didn't say dildo, prismadillo, mellowdillo, punkadildo, scorchadildo, dadadildo, cluckadildo, pickle.
What's hardening?
Man, that's not the only thing that hardens in response to beating it, am I right?
You are correct. I might just be like having a weird 2.5D stroke.
Oh, it's a bad boy. We're dealing with another bad... Oh! As such, it's very simple to play and very harsh on the old eyes. There's no escaping the whiff of amateurishness that hangs around Dunkadillo. The physics occasionally get a little bit confused. The characters are all very simply designed and all slightly blatantly resemble Pokemon with the colours changed and the edges sanded off. The bounce springs and switches we're supposed to be making use of are weirdly small and blend in too much with the background details.
What are you... Oh, bad boy approaching. I wish I got that signal in the club.
Oh, yes, you're a bad boy, aren't you? Yes. Very naughty snake.
Does your snaky bad boy shed its skin as well?
Yes, with the aid of a rabbi. The boss fights, or bad boys as this game insists on calling them, in a faintly erotically charged way, are particularly scant on detailing. Kind of feels like I'm beating up the origami animals cut out from the back of a cereal box.
That would be a really, really crazy, like, opening few days to that game if... They got a host of reviews. They got like 1,000 reviews from this video, and it's all just lyrics from the Dunkadillo song. Fuck yeah, you got Possum.
Yeah.
That Possum was great.
Yes. The most photogenic of rodents. So there are some rookie errors here, but none of them make the game unplayable and are actually kind of endearing. It's a small game by a small dev, and it's trying so hard, like a puppy trying to climb up the side of a bath. Go on, give it a try, post a review on Steam, you'll make its fucking day. And speaking of games with an aesthetic that badly needs to have its own name, we have Metal Eden now, a new first-person movement shooter that has that same sort of look Battle Shapers had, the Overwatch-style, overly polished, massively over-detailed tech environments, where everything looks like it's made of the carrying cases that come with trendy consumer electronics, where it's hard to figure out what's important because you're always looking at about 5,000 different straight lines at any given moment, and inevitably you mostly fight cyborgs. Any ideas for a name? Something like Alienware Punk? Bam! And you.
Fuck yeah.
Why would I melee something when I've got a gun? Whee! I'm a happy bunny rabbit.
Oh my lord.
I've got a jetpack. I can fly! Wendy, I can fly! It's been a while since I've streamed a game where I and the live chat members so quickly came to a mutual conclusion on the game, and that's that it's utterly generic. And then we can throw the cores at people. What fun.
My favourite pastime, ripping hearts out of people and throwing them at their mates.
Ooh, shiny! It's a shallow mashup of about 5,000 other ideas that other games have done better. It's the gameplay style of a Doom 2016 with a bit of Overwatch and a bit of Titanfall, and a main character who's a bit Samus Aran-y, and a support character who does nothing but spout bland philosophical prose poetry now and again.
Dragon Apple says, so what's fun about this game?
You can point at things and shoot at them. Yeah, you! Yes, thank you. Forgot I need to do the super punch on you motherfuckers. Ugh.
Look, everyone, it's Ludo.
Hi, Ludo. The unique combat mechanic is pulling the cores out of enemies, although I find it very unclear when I was able to do that, and either flinging them as explosives or absorbing them to empower a super punch, which frankly took way too many steps to feel like an organic part of the core gameplay loop. I don't know what these things we're killing are, or why we're killing them, or why they're trying to kill us. Maybe if I was paying attention to the plot, I'd know. See, that guy just spawned in and I could rip his core out straight away.
They have to have been skunked within the last 20 years.
They have to have not consumed British beef at any time between the years 1988 and 1992.
They must have had a drop of specifically semi-skimmed milk get in their left eyeball.
They must have a middle name that contains the letter N. Feel free to play along at home. And if you're going to make a core mechanic out of ripping your enemies' hearts out, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance already showed us how to do that. You do it with violent cathartic action and internal fluid spraying everywhere. You don't just hold out your hand, heart appears in hand, dude falls over. If you've made ripping out a dude's heart boring, something's gone wrong. Especially for the dude. So join the Patreon and keep us alive.
This video is brought to you by GameMaker. If you've ever wanted to get into game development, GameMaker does this really crazy thing where it's free. Just start making and only pay when you want to release your game to the world commercially.
It's fast, it's user-friendly, and there's easy-to-follow tutorials, plus a dedicated community to help answer even my questions. How make man jump? GameMaker is a 2D game engine that's helped bring some of yours and my favorite recent experiences to life, like UFO 50, Chicory, Anton Blast, and of course, Yahtzee's own Starstruck Vagabond.
Ooh, are we talking about Game Maker? I love that program, it's so easy to use. As well as Starstruck Vagabond, I also used it to make all 12 projects in my 12 games in 12 months Dev Diary challenge. And I couldn't believe how much sex I got out of that. None. I got none at all. Which I couldn't believe.
So what are you waiting for? Head on over to the GameMaker link in the description and start cracking away today, because we want to play your game.
Yeah, looking through this list, I'm seeing one of you made Armpit Fart Tycoon, and I've got several questions for you.
Stop mythologizing rich twats.
We need more shaming. That's what we need to do. Mr. Polio over in Twitch, gifting out 20 gift subs.
Holy
Sam
shit.
Brown, Eero, Gilak, Azid, the Dolomite Legacy Star Killer, Kanan, Mocha Cream, Drake, Heartless, Ebony, TV 1-Up Gamer, Triad, Diggity Doiler, Meow Meow, No Name, Sneaky Squirrel, Dos Meow, Lady Luminous, and Second Variant.
Meow meow.
Thank you so much, Mr. Polio. Meow Meow.
Who would win in a fight between Yahtzee and Jermaine?
Well, I think I have the advantage of size.
Yeah, you're substantially bigger than me, but
So
you're
I've got-
substantially bigger than most people.
Yes, I'd probably just sit on him. Or like put my hand on his forehead and hold him at arm's length. Have you ever smelt marijuana?
Yes, many times. Well, I'm gonna have to go find a skunk and get skunked.
Yes.
To Jess says, please don't. Okay.